Alright guys, back to the part 3 of the video on the Chrysler Pacifica update. Part 3, how the batteries are holding up. Almost one whole day from last night and all the way to this time. And it's 2015. So it's 8:15 here, and let's check it out. Let's see. Look at that. All day. This is without solar. The solar wasn't attached to it. Look at the state of charge. Still sitting at 60.6 volt and 80%. Just those two batteries run the house. All day, all night, all day. And you guys can see the reports. In the morning, what I gave you, it took only 1%. Well, why the batteries dropped so hard? Because the refrigerator freezer, the house was kind of hot, warm. And today we have storms, and you guys saw the pictures and videos I showed you. It was raining really hard. So I knew, so there's no need for me to turn any solar on because I want to test these batteries. So this is the test, and look at what is happening there. And this is what we took from the battery. 20 amps in the corner right here, 20 amps. Okay, and we still sit at 80%. All right, we already took 20 amps at 1.820 kilowatt hours. So what are we going to do now? We're going to do a test, a load test. Stay tuned and see how we can put whatever we can put on this system to see on these batteries they can hold up pretty well. Then we can bring them and join the family. A test that I've never done before. One of the machine I want to incorporate it. I don't know if the inverter is going to take it because 48 volt, 3000 watt. So I'm going to check the specs with you guys and see if we can go from there. Stay tuned. Subscribe and share. Alright guys, we're going to be doing a load test. These are our inductive loads that we have right here. A tea kettle. You guys have seen it all on my previous load test. I'm going to show you the specs. It's Hamilton Beach, and we have that's the name right there. Criterion, something like that. Well, whatever you call it. So we're gonna be doing a test. They're all inductive loads, and let's check the specs on this bad boy here. This is really crazy. Okay, if we take this into consideration and flip, well, this is the base where the tea kettle sits, and that's the part where electricity is generated. So you guys can see his model number there, 60 hertz. So it's a 1600 watt. 1600 watt. See that? So it's going to be taking 1600. Let's take a look at the microwave. Sorry, correction is 1500 watt. 15, you can see it, 1500 watts. So see right there, 1500. So we're gonna use that for the tea kettle, and it's gonna sit on top of it. You guys have seen the performance on it, and let's flip the microwave and see the specs as well. So here are the specs for the microwave. Power input is 120 volts, 60 hertz, AC only. AC, you see there's a solo is 1.5. So 1.5, this gives us a 3000 watts. So it's already max our inverter. It's a 48 volt. It's a 30, 48, 3000 watt, 48 volt, and the Outback. So let's see what the Outback can do. We pray we're not gonna fry anything here, the inverter, but let's check it out. And here is the system. Here is the Outback, and this is the power we're gonna be starting with. Look at the voltage closely. On your left, 60.6 60.6 on the corner right there. 60.6. Okay, the state of charge is 80. So this is how I'm gonna hold on to the camera and see the power that we're gonna be pulling off from this inverter, and that means the inverter is already max. Since you guys want to see a load test, we can do a load test. Stay tuned. We're gonna see how the CHRYSLER PACIFICA, the two batteries, one battery is a 3 kilowatt 45 amp hours, so a total of 6 kilowatt. They're all in parallel, so it's gonna be 6 kilowatt and 90 amps. But right now the batteries are not completely charged, they are not fully charged. So let's go about it. There is my extension you see I created, so we can see how much power we're gonna pull from this guy, while all these guys gonna be plugging into this adapter here. We're getting everything set up here. So guys, this will be the thing where we're gonna be plugging the stuff. So each one is going to be plugged in here. It has a GFCI breaker as well, so that means it's going to just pop if anything happened to it. All right, so we already get ourselves set up here, and let's do it. I'm going to plug this thing to the output of the inverter and see what we're going to do. All right guys, the thing is already plugged, but before we go further, you can see the light is blinking here because the inverter is on a search mode. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, bring it to the inverter and remove it from search mode, so the power is gonna be on. Then you will hear the microwave beeps right away. Gonna give you a beep. So we are back here at the mate, and you can see how this one is blinking. That tells you the inverter is searching. Okay, so we push onto the inverter, and if you look closely, you will see it says search. So it's searching for load. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn the load so that it stop searching, and listen to the beep. It's gonna on the background. I'm gonna keep quiet. Listen to the beep. The inverter's the microwave will just recognize the full power. Do you hear that? So let's go to the microwave now. Let's clear up this screen again and set it here so that we can see how many watts we're gonna be pulling. There we go. There's power right there. Okay, the clock is wrong, so we're gonna start the process. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna turn the microwave on. I'm gonna set the button right there, and we're just gonna push the button and see how much power is gonna go right away. Let's set the microwave for what? Okay, let's set it for 1 minute. While the tea kettle is gonna be here too, or maybe let's go 3 minutes or whatever. Let's see how oh, sorry, I was off camera. So let's see how everything is gonna go. 3 minutes. Okay, and I'm gonna set this thing here, and I'm gonna let my wife push the button for the tea kettle and push the microwave simultaneously, and see. I'm gonna be on the other side. All right, my wife is ready for the operation to flip the switch for the lever for the tea kettle and push the microwave button simultaneously, and so that we can see the surge, if the inverter can handle that, and how much we pull in from the batteries. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, and share, and let's keep fingers crossed that nothing pops, nothing blow, and we are fine. All right guys, now we're gonna start. We're gonna simulate the thing. Okay, we're gonna do a countdown. Okay, all right, 5, 4. Look at the voltage. It's 60.5. And state of charge, look how much is gonna surge. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. 31.8 amps. We pull in 3,330 watts. And look at the state of charge. The battery dropped from 60.5 to 59.8. Look at that test. It surges more than the inverter. The inverter is just a 3,000 watts inverter, 48 volt, and it's giving us a constant. Oh, there's an error. Okay, it passed the 80%. That's why it went to 79%. So the yellow lights comes out like saying, okay, you've been using power already passed through your 80% where your battery is supposed to be. We are now on a warning. Before, if we have to go all the way down, then it's gonna go to the red. But look at that, 56 amps coming out from the battery. 56 amps, 3,330 watts, and the machine is still running. I was gonna show you here. Guys, look at that. The countdown is almost 3 minutes. It's almost done on the microwave, and the tea kettle is going. Let me bring you back to the meter. I don't want us to miss anything since you guys want to see the load test. The inverter's handling it, no fans running. Here is the command center. Look, everything is looking good. Look at the inverter, nothing. And the countdown is almost done. Let's check. Look at that. 78%. The setup is 1500. The other one is 1600. 1.5. Yes, 3,000 watts. The microwave is 1500, and the tea kettle is 1500. And we pull in a 3200 watts, almost 33 earlier. And look at that. Everything is just steady. The inverter don't even make any noise. It's cold as to the touch. And guys, look at that. The microwave is gonna shut off soon because of 5 minutes. We have a yellow light here that we already crossed our 80% state of charge. That's why it's there. And let's see how much the battery is gonna come back. Look at the batteries. Look at that. 59.4. That was a 60.5. We just lost about 1 amp. We just lost an amp. Okay, it's an amp. 60.4 and 59.4. So just an amp with all this load. And that's why I put the microwave is a 3 minutes, and this is a 3-minute test. Continuously we pull in power. Okay, the microwave just finished. So the tea kettle is going. We drop on a kilowatts, so you can say 1680, which the tea kettle was rated for 1500. You guys saw the specs, and look at the voltage. It went up a little bit, like again about 0.1 or 0.2 millivolt, and we pull in 20 amps. This is incredible. This is awesome test at 80% where we were. And look at the batteries now, 77% out of 80. We just lost about approximately 3% with all that load. And remember, the batteries were not charged 100%. Would have been a nice test if the batteries were 100% charged, and the tea kettle is almost wrapping up the one old deal. I was gonna show you guys here. It's still running. It's not even close to boil yet, but it's getting there. So the video is gonna be long, but I hope you guys this really worth the time. Okay, stay tuned, subscribe and share live from the command center, JW Solar USA. This is my inductive load test from a 3000 watt inverter, 48 volt, on a 6 kilowatt CHRYSLER PACIFICA 16S module, 45 amps each on those modules, parallel for 90 amps. The clock is still ticking. We're going. We pull in more than the thing is rated for. Yeah, this is cool. I'm doing all these tests for you guys, and I've never used the microwave on the test. I never put it into the test, and now you see the water is almost getting done. It's getting the sound is getting softer. And check this out. When it clicks, I want you to look at the voltage closely. We dropped about 4% of the battery state of charge. It's now 76. I want you to see the voltage coming up. If that was an AGM, they're already probably dead. The system probably already shut off. See, there's no grid connected, nothing, no games here. We're still doing our thing here. We're still pulling that 1670. Okay, anytime from now, sorry for the shake, it's gonna click. It's gonna click. Steady, steady, steady. Look at the voltage, look at the watts, look at the amps, 28.1 amps. It's all done. 5, it's coming. It's coming. Getting close. Maybe 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. It's getting there. And the water was cold. It's a tap water. It's coming. Finally coming out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang. Done. See that? Look at the voltage. The voltage didn't go anywhere. See that? So we only lost about 5% of our battery, from 80% to 75%. And the batteries were not charged 100%. Look at that. It's going up. The battery is going up 59.9. It's going up. It's returning again, recharging itself. It's coming up. Pretty soon it's going to go probably 60 again. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching. This is my load test. I hope you like that and probably satisfied with that. So could you imagine the Chrysler Pacifica and 16S, 45 amps, 48 volt configuration, 2 batteries wired in parallel to do this operation in an 80% state of charge. All right, see the steam coming up from the tea kettle? I'm gonna make a nice tea out of that thing. So we are rocking. Thank you and love you guys all. The video is long, but it's worth it. Bye for now.